here to do my movie wrap-up. These are all of the movies that I watched in December. I did quite a lot of rewatching in December. Apparently, I was in a rewatching mood. Some of these I knew were favorites and I wanted to rewatch them, and some of them turned out to be pretty surprising that I don't like them anymore. Okay, so first I rewatched While You Were Sleeping. I absolutely love this movie. I've seen this movie quite a few times, but I wanted to rewatch it, and it's kind of Christmassy, so I thought it was the perfect time. This movie is about a girl who has a crush on this guy who goes to the train station every day where she works, but she's never even talked to him, and one day he falls under the train tracks and she saves his life, and when she takes him to the hospital, the family thinks that they're engaged. So through the whole movie, everyone thinks that she's actually engaged to this man who's in a coma. It's just a really cute romance, and I gave this one 4 stars. Next, I rewatched Bed of Roses. I absolutely adore this movie. I really love Christian Slater, and he's the guy in this movie, and he's just adorable in it. This is about a man who owns a floral shop, and he sees a girl crying in her apartment one night, so he delivers flowers to her, and she wants to figure out who sent them to her. And this one sort of takes place around Christmas as well. This is just one of my favorite romances to watch, and I gave this one 4.5 stars. Next, I rewatched The Holiday. This used to be my all-time favorite movie, but rewatching it last year, I found out that I really don't like this movie anymore. It just seemed over the top, cheesy, and nothing was believable. I found myself rolling my eyes through the entire thing. It was just absolutely absurd. I did used to really love this movie, but now it only has 2.5 stars from me. Next, I watched The Commitments. This was on Netflix that I just decided to start one night. It looked like it could be kind of like Sing Street, which I had watched a few years ago and really liked. I try and pride myself on understanding really thick accents, but this one was almost a little too much for me, so I had to put closed caption on. I really did end up enjoying this movie. I think if you did like Sing Street, you might really like this movie, but I gave this one 3 stars. Next, I watched The Outsiders. I decided to watch this after reading the book, which, if you're interested, I did a book and movie review on this on my channel. I will leave it linked down below. I really didn't like the movie as much as the book, and I gave this one 3 stars. Next, I rewatched Notting Hill. I've seen this 1,000 times as well, and I really love it. Thankfully, it's not one that I ended up hating like The Holiday. I still really love this movie, and I gave this 3.5 stars. Then, when my brother came into town for Christmas, we went and saw The Last Jedi. I don't even remember the last Star Wars movie I saw in theaters, so it was really fun to experience Star Wars in theaters. The only thing is, I'm just really not too keen on these new Star Wars movies. They're really good as a movie, but they're just not Star Wars to me. I really don't like any of the characters in these movies. They're not bad movies, it's just they're not the original movies, but I gave this 3.5 stars. Next, I watched the Bronte Sisters. A friend of mine here on YouTube told me to watch it, so I checked it out. This is a French film about the Bronte sisters. I feel like there was too much about the brother in this, and I didn't even know that they had a brother. Their life was absolutely tragic, and it was just horrible, all of the things that happened to them. But I really didn't know anything about the Bronte sisters, so it was really nice to watch a movie on it. I felt like it was dragging on a little too long, and it was too much about the brother. And their lives really just were miserable, so it was kind of hard to get through. I only gave this 2 stars. And the last movie I watched in December was Radio Days. Another friend of mine told me to watch this movie. It's another Woody Allen movie. I really love Woody Allen's movies, and as usual, I really loved this movie. This is about the narrator, who's Woody Allen, and it's him growing up in the radio days when the radio was really popular. So it's like New York in the late 30s. I just really love this movie. I don't know what it is with Woody Allen movies that I love so much, but this one did not disappoint, and I can't wait to try more Woody Allen movies. I gave this 4 stars. Okay, so those are all of the movies that I watched in December. Let me know if you've seen any of these movies and what you thought of them, and what was your favorite movie that you watched in December. And I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye!